My name is Lauren Moore. I've been here about 6 months, 7 months, and I heard about Naperville CARES from a friend of mine.
I'm Christy Marcelia. I've been volunteering at Naperville CARES for about a year, and what brought me here, I needed something to do during my first year of retirement.
Hi, I'm Laura Jensen, and I've been working at Naperville CARES for about a year. What brought me here was Mary Jane duty.
I've been with CARES for almost 13 years, and I started out to help Naperville CARES and the City of Naperville write a database to keep track of all our clients.
Okay, my name is Paul Caton. I've been with CARES about 3 years, and shortly before that I retired from my job and was looking for some way to help out in the community. So,
my name is Margie Tarpey. I've been here 14 years, and I first learned about Naperville CARES right before I retired, and I read an article in the Naperville Sun.
My name is Vicki Joseph, and I've been volunteering at CARES for at least 15 years. I came here because I feel strongly that if we can prevent families from becoming homeless, then we've saved these families so much angst and misery. And we do that here every day.
Okay, my name is Terry Cicchini, and I've been at CARES probably 3 years, going on 3 years. Yeah. And what brought me here is I just felt like I wanted to give back and do something useful with my life.
Hi, I'm Mary Ann Kaiser, and I've been here probably 4 years. And I'm with CARES because I did a little investigating, and I think it really does wonderful work, and I think it really touches people where they need to be touched.
My name is Mary Beth Gallo, and I've been volunteering since I think March of 2003. And when I came here, I wanted to find a volunteer job that I could do, and this sounded like something I could do.
I'm Mary Boyland, and I started volunteering in the fall of 2008, exactly when, I don't know. And I retired from being a social worker at the City of Naperville, and it was like a continuation of what I had been doing, just on a lesser basis or a lesser amount of time. So,
my name is Todun Afolabi, and I started volunteering last year. What brought me here? I think because we recently moved to Naperville, so I just wanted to get to know the community, meet people.
Each week we get different challenges and different stories, so I find that each week is different, and I like it, and each week is rewarding because we're helping people with different circumstances.
And then you read the stories of community members that we've helped, sending thank you notes, and it just makes it worthwhile to know that we've actually helped someone.
I love the people I work with here, the other volunteers. That's the best.
I think it's just the contact with clients. It takes a lot of courage to call us and tell us your life story, and then it's like an honor to be a part of that process.
Also, I'm with the CAR program, so I think the most rewarding part for me is when we, once a year, will go and actually give the CARs to the clients, and just the look on their faces and the hugs you get, knowing that you helped a family.
when CARES helps and uses other community resources, they all come together and they help somebody, and that person is okay going forward. That just floats my boat.
I like when I can talk with people, especially meeting them for the doc's appointments, and perhaps give them advice, but just talk with them and see what's going on in their lives.
Working here has really renewed my faith in humanity. You know, I mean, I really feel like there is goodness in our lives. There is goodness all around us with the people that we know, and you just don't always get to see it. And working here, I get to see it all the time, and it's just wonderful.
Several ways. I take things for granted less. I think it's very important that I remember all the time that anyone can run into a specific situation. It's also opened my eyes drastically to the resources that are out there. I would have had no idea the amount of resources that are out there for people.
We become more personally aware of the needs in our community. There are so many people in this area that do not really realize how many families have these financial issues. You think that everybody is middle class and very successful, and it opens up people's eyes.
It's given me a lot of insight into the community and things I didn't know before about the stress in people's lives and how many people are kind of paycheck to paycheck and having a hard time just with weekly, monthly expenses, just buying gasoline to get around and things like that.
Oh, it's made a tremendous difference in my life. I feel I have formed many deep friendships. I have learned so much about our clients, about how difficult their lives are, and learned how we can, to some degree, mitigate some of their unhappiness and misfortunes.
I think it's just more humbled me as a person, and I don't take for granted
Yeah.
what I have achieved in my life and my family.
And also, I think it's been a real eye-opener too, in terms of what resources are out there. I mean,
Yes.
there's the piece where you hear the need, but then there's the other piece where you say, oh my goodness, there's all these organizations working together, and that is very hopeful.
I think this has been a growth thing for me. I think this helps me. Being able to know what's out there and being able to contribute to helping them. But yes, this has been big for me.
It's a coming alongside of people. It's not a better than or worse than or anything like that, but it's a coming alongside to help them get back on their feet.
Ask for help. People will help you.
Stop and understand that person's situation. It's a very humbling thing to have to ask for help, and there's probably a reason for them to do it, and it's more difficult for them to ask than it is for you to help.
Always feel with compassion before you speak or act.
And I also say be aware of the people around us.
Don't judge people until you've had a chance to walk in their shoes or see what their lives are really like and to talk to them.
Don't give up, and one of the most important qualities in life is resilience, and utilize your internal resources.
Sometimes we have to do a lot of listening. You really wonder why something is happening, but you do have to listen to what they're saying.
You cannot be an island of your own. You need collaboration. Just the importance of collaboration. You can't say you can do this all by yourself. It just makes me conscious of the fact that the more you collaborate with people, the more people you can reach out to.
Be open, be kind, and care about people deeply.
Err on the side of compassion.